Did you know that more families are choosing to homeschool now than ever before? This surge in homeschooling raises an important question. What's the best way for children to learn? Is it the traditional classroom setting or the personalized approach of homeschooling? Join us as we navigate the fascinating landscape of educational choices, providing insights to help you understand which path might be the best fit for your family. Here's a tale of two school systems. Traditional schooling, as we know it, has its roots in the Industrial Revolution. Factories needed workers with standardized skills, leading to the creation of public schools designed for mass education. These schools emphasized rote learning, strict discipline, and a one-size-fits-all curriculum. Over time, traditional schools have evolved to incorporate more progressive teaching methods, but the core structure remains largely unchanged. Homeschooling, on the other hand, has a long and varied history. In the past, it was often a necessity for families in remote areas or those unable to afford formal schooling. Today, homeschooling encompasses a wide range of approaches, from structured programs that mimic traditional schools to more child-led, interest-driven learning styles. Both traditional schooling and homeschooling have undergone significant transformations over the years, adapting to societal changes and pedagogical advancements. Inside the classroom walls. One of the most obvious differences between traditional schooling and homeschooling lies in the learning environment. Traditional schools offer a structured setting with classrooms, desks, and a set daily schedule. This structure can be beneficial for children who thrive on routine and predictability. It also provides ample opportunities for socialization with peers, fostering teamwork and communication skills. Homeschooling, however, takes place in a variety of settings, from the kitchen table to museums and parks. This flexibility allows for more personalized learning experiences tailored to a child's interests and learning style. Homeschooling environments can be adapted to suit the unique needs of each child, whether it's creating a dedicated learning space or incorporating movement and hands-on activities into lessons. Traditional classrooms often have one teacher for every 20 to 30 students, making it challenging to provide individualized attention. Homeschooling, by contrast, offers a one-on-one learning environment where parents or tutors can tailor instruction to the child's pace and learning style. While the lower student-to-teacher ratio in homeschooling offers advantages, it also places a significant responsibility on parents to ensure their child receives a well-rounded education. Beyond textbooks and tests, traditional schools typically follow a standardized curriculum dictated by state or national guidelines. This ensures that all students receive a basic level of education in core subjects, such as math, science, language arts, and social studies. However, this standardized approach can sometimes stifle creativity and limit opportunities for students to explore their passions. Homeschooling, on the other hand, offers greater flexibility in curriculum choices. Parents can select from a wide range of materials and methods, including online programs, textbooks, unit studies, and hands-on projects. This allows for a more personalized learning experience that caters to a child's interests and learning style. Homeschooling families often take advantage of their flexibility to visit museums, attend workshops, volunteer in their communities, and pursue entrepreneurial endeavors. The price of learning. The cost of education is a significant factor for many families. Traditional public schools are free to attend, funded by taxpayer dollars. However, there may be hidden costs associated with school supplies, extracurricular activities, and transportation. Private schools, on the other hand, can be quite expensive, with tuition fees varying widely depending on the school's location, reputation, and offerings. Homeschooling costs can also vary greatly. While there are no tuition fees, families are responsible for purchasing curriculum materials, paying for extracurricular activities, and potentially hiring tutors or enrolling in online programs. A day in the life. A typical day in a traditional school follows a set schedule, with students moving from one subject to the next throughout the day. The school day usually begins around 8 a.m. and ends around 3 p.m., with a lunch break and short recesses in between classes. Students spend most of their day in a classroom setting, listening to lectures, completing assignments, and participating in group activities. The structured nature of traditional schooling can provide a sense of stability and predictability for children. However, it can also be challenging for children who learn at a different pace or who have difficulty focusing in a traditional classroom setting. In contrast, a homeschooling day is much more flexible and can vary greatly from family to family. Socialization is often cited as a major concern for homeschooling families. Traditional schools provide ample opportunities for children to interact with their peers, fostering social skills, teamwork, and conflict resolution. However, the social environment of traditional schools can also be challenging, with peer pressure, bullying, and social cliques sometimes impacting children's well-being. Homeschooling families often address socialization concerns by enrolling their children in extracurricular activities, joining homeschooling co-ops, and participating in community events. These experiences provide opportunities for children to interact with people of different ages and backgrounds, fostering social skills in diverse settings. Homeschooling families often argue that the quality of social interactions is more important than the quantity. They believe that by carefully selecting social opportunities and providing a supportive environment, they can help their children develop strong social skills and healthy relationships. Traditional schools typically assess student progress through standardized tests, quizzes, and graded assignments. This data is used to track student performance, identify areas for improvement, and measure the effectiveness of teaching methods. However, standardized testing has been criticized for promoting a narrow definition of success and for placing undue pressure on students. Homeschooling families have more flexibility in how they assess their children's progress. They can use a variety of methods, including portfolios of student work, oral presentations, project-based assessments, and standardized tests if desired. This flexibility allows for a more holistic approach to assessment, taking into account a child's individual learning style, strengths, and areas for growth. Furthermore, the close relationship between homeschooling parents and their children allows for ongoing observation and feedback, enabling parents to identify and address learning gaps promptly. Numerous success stories highlight the achievements of both traditionally schooled and homeschooled individuals. Many successful entrepreneurs, artists, athletes, and leaders attribute their success to the foundation they received in traditional schools. They value the structure, discipline, and opportunities for teamwork and leadership development provided by their school experiences. For example, Malala Yousafzai, the youngest Nobel Prize laureate, attended a traditional school in Pakistan before becoming an advocate for girls' education. Similarly, many homeschooling alumni have achieved remarkable success in their chosen fields. They credit their homeschooling experiences with fostering their creativity, independence, and love of learning. For instance, David Karp, the founder of Tumblr, was homeschooled before becoming a successful tech entrepreneur. These examples illustrate that success is not limited to one educational path. As we look to the future of education, it's clear that both traditional schooling and homeschooling have valuable lessons to offer. The increasing popularity of personalized learning, blended learning models, and educational technology suggests a future where education is tailored to the individual needs and learning styles of each child. Traditional schools are beginning to incorporate more personalized learning approaches, using technology to provide individualized instruction and assessments. Homeschooling families are also embracing online resources, virtual classes, and blended learning models to enhance their children's educational experiences. This convergence of traditional schooling and homeschooling suggests that the future of education may lie in a hybrid model that combines the best of both worlds. By learning from the strengths and weaknesses of both traditional schooling and homeschooling, we can create an educational system that empowers all children to reach their full potential.